Get the fuck out of Warnambool, get down to Melbourne, play rock and roll.
How do I pronounce the town where you're from?
Warnambool.
Warnambool?
That'll work, yeah, Warnambool.
Warnambool. What kind of town is it?
Well, I guess Warnambool's like it's just like a small surf town. It's on the coast, about 30,000 people. It had 3 McDonald's, and it was a bit too much. I think there's like a thing, if you got 15,000 people, you get a McDonald's. So it's got 2 McDonald's. So it's kind of got a bit of a small city area. I'm just trying to give you an example. KFC I like more. Just there's only one though. But yeah. Anyway, Warnambool there's a pub, there's a few pubs. Yeah, there's a lot of people drink.
Did you surf actually?
Do I surf?
Do you surf?
No, I'm shit at it. Absolutely shit. I wish I could. If I had more time, I'd learn. But Dave, rhythm guitarist, Rhodesy, he can fucking surf. Yeah, he should teach me. I have to ask him.
Yeah, but because maybe if you were into surfing, you would not play guitar that much, or do you
maybe that's what it is. I mean, it's always fucking it's always guitar first. If there's a way to put your amp on a surfboard and play guitar at the same time and not get electrocuted, I'll do that.
What is it? Is it the kind of town that you, as a teenager, or maybe even before that, is it like a town where there's a lot of things to do? Is it a lively town, or what's it for you?
It's not a lot to do, but play rock and roll and get out, get out of there, because you can't really play too many places. The pub we used to play at a lot was called the Criterion Hotel, and it's been shut down. That's where we did it. Our old boss, we used to work at the pub, Steve Philpott, now owns the Cry, and he gave us the key to the front door and said, yeah, you boys can have it. So we went in there, and that's where we did No Guts, No Glory. We didn't record it there, we wrote virtually all the songs there. We had 6 months in the old pub we used to play at, but that pub's not going anymore. There's only one real place you can play called The Loft, and in Australia, in Warnambool, and it's there's not really many places for bands to play. There's a lot of bands in Warnambool too, a lot of drummers. There's like over 100 drummers in Warnambool, and over 100 pissed off neighbours, which is good. Fuck the neighbours. It's you just want to get out and go to Melbourne, so that's what we did.
But can you maybe remember your first gig you saw in the pub you...
Rose Tattoo at the Cry.
They play there?
Yep.
Was it had an impact on you? What age were you then?
Can't remember. I remember sneaking in though because I was underage. It might have been Angry. It might have been Angry in the Giants. I can't. Yeah, I remember just sneaking in and seeing Rose Tattoo. I seen the Poor support AC/DC, and I seen AC/DC. Yeah.
But before you
Screaming
went...
Jets, that was another one. Sorry. Yep.
Okay. Before you went to Melbourne, you already decided as a group to go there and achieve.
Yeah. We all moved into a house together in Melbourne. For 3.5 years. We all lived on like welfare. Like we'd all cook a big pasta up and put it in a pot and put it all together, and we'd all eat out of the same fucking we'd all put our money together because a couple of us couldn't get on welfare, so we put all our money together and just to get fuel in the tank to get to a gig. We just did everything we could to get a gig. It was like Tuesday night, security guard and bar staff, and that's it.
But was it like a sort of all or nothing decision to live
all or
like
nothing? It's always been that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always been that way.
Because what did you before that? What was there an option? Maybe did you go to school or had another education or a job?
No, it's always been with us. Just get the fuck out of Warnambool, get down to Melbourne, play rock and roll.
But how easy is it to get welfare in Melbourne?
It's not easy. It's not like they're just giving it out. It used to be. It used to be like you could just be fucking at home smoking pot all day and they wouldn't even ask a question. You'd just be collecting the check in the mail, you go, woo, fucking, not like that anymore. You got to go out and, prove that, all this shit. And it's fucking, like, when you're a band and we're all living together and you're not getting paid for gigs and you can't get a fucking job, you can't even eat food, so it's like, well, what do? You've just got to fucking get gigs. You've got to fucking do whatever it takes. We made a CD called Ready to Rock. We used to sell that at gigs. We might sell 3 copies. We'd sell them for like fucking $10. I've got $30. So we'd fucking go to the supermarket, buy a couple of big bags of pasta, some fucking meat sauce, and that's what, like I was saying before, that's what we'd do. We'd just cook it up and there's your fucking food. Or get fuel in the tank, just jump on the fucking tram and don't pay the ticket with all your fucking gear.